everybody, my name is Sierra Burnett, and today I'll be sharing with you why recycling is the key to reducing ocean pollution. Do you ever wonder how much cleaner and healthier our oceans would be without plastic waste? Well, let me paint you a picture on why it is so important to recycle your plastic so that they don't end up in our beloved oceans. Did you know that each year billions of pounds of trash and other pollutants enter our ocean? Unfortunately, the majority of this pollution comes from human activity. But although we as the humans are the problem, we are also the solution. Together, by recycling our plastic waste, we can take the necessary steps to reduce ocean dumping and creating safer and cleaner habitats for our marine lives. By recycling, we reduce the amount of plastics that end up in landfills. Did you know that only about 9% of plastics get recycled and only about 12% of plastics get incinerated? That leaves about 79% of plastics every year that enter our oceans and all over the world for that matter. From the article, 2020 Ocean Pollution and Marine Debris, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration quotes that the first impact is that the amount of plastic in the ocean will only continue to worsen if recycling doesn't increase. If current trends continued, it is predicted that there will be around 12 billion tons of plastics in our landfills by the year 2050. So by taking that simple step of putting your plastics in the recyclable, you reduce the chance that those plastics will someday wind up in our oceans. Not only does recycling help keep plastics out of landfills, it also reduces our dependency on crude and petroleum oils. By recycling, we reduce the need to produce new plastic products. Producing usable materials from recycled products rather than raw materials uses less energy and burns less fossil fuels. When we drill for raw materials, we actually end up releasing toxic oils into our oceans that kills our marine life and pollutes our ocean waters. So why don't we just skip that step and create usable materials from recycled products? From the article 2020 Benefits of Recycling, Stanford University, Stanford Recycling Land and Buildings quotes that extracting and processing raw materials to make usable materials requires a lot of energy. Recycling often saves energy because the products being recycled usually require much less processing to turn them into usable materials. So by recycling, we can actually reserve our natural resources and our raw materials. Not only does recycling reduce new plastic production from raw materials, but it also reduces ocean acidification. By recycling, we reduce the amount of carbon dioxide released into ocean waters. When we drill for fossil fuels and raw materials, that excess carbon dioxide gets released into the air, which eventually ends up in our oceans, pollutes our oceans, and pollutes our air for that matter. Ocean acidification negatively affects coral reefs, sea urchins, and other marine lives that actually play vital roles in maintaining our ocean's ecosystems. From the article, 2020 Ocean Conservancy quotes that ocean acidification is the process in which seawater becomes more acidic because of the excess carbon dioxide that it absorbs from the atmosphere. This phenomenon, which is impacting every ocean on the earth as well as rivers, lakes, and any other waterways, is a direct consequence of burning fossil fuels and creating carbon dioxide pollution. These are all very, very important factors when it comes to the health of our oceans and our world for that matter. Although the damage is already done, we as humans can reverse the damages we have caused to our ocean ecosystem. The startling effects of plastic pollution that invades our oceans and harms our marine lives will only continue to worsen if us as humanity don't step up and take control. So don't forget to reduce, reuse, and recycle, and hopefully one day we can return our oceans back to the way that we found them. Thank you.